Mobile Gazettes, the Good, the Bad and the Ugly Handsets of 2009, Part 3, The Ugly. Notable mentions. The Nokia 5330 Express Music is easily one of the ugliest phones announced during 2009, but Nokia still haven't launched it, which makes us think that it has been cancelled. And the upcoming Nokia 5330 Mobile TV edition takes the original 5330 and gives it a very pleasing makeover. The Motorola W7 is thankfully a pretty rare phone, mostly selling in Asia. The Samsung B7620 rather pointlessly slaps Armani branding on what is actually rather a good smartphone. For some reason, the US market seems to have more than its fair share of ugly-looking devices, including the Motorola Karma QA1, Samsung Comeback, Motorola VA76R Tundra and Nokia Surge, also sold in Europe as the Nokia 6760 Slide. Ugly, the Samsung B3310. A dinky little messaging phone, the Samsung B3310 comes with a useful slide-out QWERTY keyboard that can be used for texting or on social networking sites. But the odd thing about the B3310 is the weird set of number keys along one edge, leaving the whole design lopsided when closed, and in an arrangement that's almost completely useless. To be fair, other manufacturers have tried messing around with keypad designs before, but do you see any of them about? No? Well, there's a good reason for that. Uglier, the Nokia 6700 Classic Gold Edition. One of the best looking phones ever made, in our opinion, was the Nokia 6300, and over the years Nokia have tried to make a handset that would be a worthy successor. With the Nokia 6700 Classic they succeeded. Here was a handset that picked up the styling from the 6300 and applied it to an up-to-date mid-market phone that managed to combine understated good looks with a useful set of features that almost everyone could live with. A little bit upmarket while still being tasteful, the Nokia 6700 Classic is a successful phone and deservedly so. So what do you do with a handset that manages to get that difficult combination of elegance and features just right? Well, apparently Nokia thought that covering the whole thing in gold was going to make it a more attractive handset. We think that they really missed the point. Too vulgar to be classy and too cheap to be blingy, the Nokia 6700 Classic Gold Edition all seems to be a rather pointless and tacky exercise. Ugliest, Telstra T165i. Ugly doesn't necessarily mean bad, and although the Telstra T165i looks absurd, it looks the way it does for a very good reason. The Telstra T165i targets a very particular market: Australian 3G users who live away from main urban areas. To this end, the T165i has an extendable antenna, something very rarely found in 3G phones these days. If that's not enough, it can be mounted to an external antenna, either in a fixed location or on a vehicle. Despite the ridiculous retro looks, the T165i comes with 3.5G support, GPS, expandable memory, a 2-megapixel camera, Bluetooth and an FM radio. It's also a fairly rugged device, and it comes with an anti-sun glare display, meaning that it should adapt to life well on your sheep station or wherever you're using it. There's something very Australian about this phone. It looks like the sort of handset that you could beat off a crocodile with and then upload the photos so your mates could see them. In our view, the Telstra T165i may be the ugliest phone we've seen in 2009, but we like it.